Hello world. I welcome you to the Solution Converse today. My name is Ngonzi The Solution. It's always a blessing to come to you every chance that I get to bring you those nuggets that I hope will be life-giving, life-bringing, and mind-changing, to bring you to a place of growth in all things and on all sides. And I am very excited about this season. Today is the 31st of July. And I'm very, very excited about what God is doing in our lives. And even as we come to this place of the year, today the president just spoke, and he has basically, in one way or the other, lifted the lockdown, and so now people can move. And I'm very excited about that because I had some trips planned. And so just like very many people have been anxious to move, but now to where? Is where the real question is. And it's interesting because we are now basically into the second half of the year, and we spent the first half of the year in a bit of it was very difficult for people to gauge what to expect. There was a lot of uncertainty coming out of elections, and then swearing in, and then the lockdown. So basically the first half of the year felt like nothing has happened. But now we are in the second half of the year, and that brings me to my point. I am talking to you from the improved set of the Ekyooto Solution, and this is a space that I'm creating here in Kampala, Uganda, to collect, to curate, and to create an environment and a sanctuary for artists and creatives in Uganda. I'm very excited, especially because we're living in a season where people do not seem to appreciate the importance of art. And I've been saying for a very long time that art is at the heart of humanity. I've had conversations with my esteemed friend, who also happens to be a lecturer at Chambogo University. It's called Bruno Ruganzu. He's a person who has been all over the world for art. And I asked him one time, what is art to you? And he said art is the capturing of the human imagination and the capturing of the times of those people. And I want to think about that for a moment, because when we think about the civilizations that currently we know about, the Persian civilization, the Roman civilization, the Greek civilization, every other civilization that has managed to remain relevant in history, it's interesting that you'll find that at the center of that civilization, what they have left us with, that even there is an organization called UNESCO has been created to protect, is art. So I want you to understand that it is very important for us to appreciate that art is the biggest employer. I've been saying this for a very long time. And so when we live in a country we live in a time where the arts are being censored, the arts are being on lockdown, because, for example, the president said that concerts are still closed, comedians can't act, and all these things, theaters are closed. So you see that there is a stifling on the arts industry. But when I also come back, and I want to bring this to your realization that in this lockdown, how many people have been feeling lonely, have been feeling, it's been a lot of bad news and negative vibes. What has carried us through is art. The music that gets us through these dark seasons, the comedy that we watch, the books we read, the stories we read, every one of these things, this is art. And this is why I was saying that art is the biggest employer. So we cannot look at art in a way that is dismissive and say those people can go down. No. And you cannot do that, because art is at the heart of humanity. When you look at the word heart, H-E-A-R-T, you will realize that there is art in the word heart. So without art, our hearts do not really have the energy to keep beating. And it is through our art that the people who will come after us will know that these people are here. When you go to see rock paintings, what do you go to see? You go to see art. When you go to Egypt to see the pyramids, what do you go to see? To see art. And I feel very bad that Africans do not own their art. That one of the things that really saddens me about colonization is that the heart of Africa was stolen when our art was looted. And our art currently is what fills the galleries of Europe and America. And people are talking about collecting it back, and those people are talking about lending us back our art. So when you think about all these things, that is why I'm excited about what we are doing here at Ideacafeafrica, because we want to go back to that place where we learn the way Africans learn, and that is through stories, and that is through art, to tell a new story and change the narrative about Africa, to come with new stories that we hope will be mind-lifting and mind-blowing, because I do not believe in criticizing what I can't improve, and I do not believe in criticizing what I can improve. So when I think about what content is being created and consumed out there, I believe that there is a gap for positive vibes, and that is why we are doing this. And I'm very excited. I'm very excited about this, and I just wanted to just put it out there and say, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just one step at a time in the direction of your greatest self is all it takes, is all you need for you to grow and to achieve greatness. Because there's greatness in you. Do not believe anyone who has told you that you are less than. Do not believe anyone who has told you that it's not in you. No, it's in you. There's greatness in you. But progress over perfection. One step at a time, one day at a time, in the direction of your greatest self. My name is Ngonzi The Solution. It's always a blessing to come to you and do these things compelled by love for God and my country. So look forward to more conversations like these ones. Look forward to guests coming over. And if you are there and you are a podcaster, you are a vlogger, you're a content creator, and you're looking for a space where you can express your creativity and find both shared thinking, this is your place. And we are also very excited about the author's space. If you are writing a book, you need a space that you can go to and just be creative. We are setting you up very soon. So please like, share, subscribe, Idea Cafe Africa on YouTube. It's a blessing to do this every time that we get. And we do it for God and our country. Blessing.